Welcome back to the channel. So this week's video includes a roundup of the rest of my running in Croatia and how I'm getting back into a routine now I'm back home. Now let's do a deal here. So instead of talking about running for the start of this video, we'll just shift over to pretending this is a bit of a travel vlog. So indulge me in this. You will be rewarded with some lovely shots of some scenic places that I ran in Croatia. So we did a trip in Croatia, went with Emma, my girlfriend, and we went to Zagreb, the capital, and then worked our way down through the national park of Plitvice Lakes, where some stunning waterfalls. Worked down there, down to the coast to Zadar, and then stops along the way included Scenic, Split, and then eventually to Dubrovnik, right down south of the coast of Croatia. And there's about 1200 to 1500 kilometers of driving in there, so quite a bit of a road trip, but some lovely shots for some scenery along the way. Although it's quite a mountainous place, Croatia, with having quite a long coastline. A lot of this drops off dramatically from the mountain ranges just behind, so it was quite difficult to find anywhere flat to run, and anywhere flat was very busy with tourists in August. So we got a few easy runs done, probably about 20 miles I think in total. The first week we were there, and then only managed, say, a 6-mile run at the start of this week. So the majority of my running this week will be back on English shores. There we go, we kept that brief, didn't we? So the brief interlude of travel content is over, although I may pop some later on in the video depending how it goes. So we're back on the typical Saturday morning run to Conkers parkrun. So I'm about a parkrun away, about 5k away from Conkers, down this lovely trail. So I'll run there, bust me gut out to try and do 20 minutes at parkrun, and then I crawl, jog back. So that's been the state of play for quite a while this year, but I'm not going to do that today. Today is just going to be solely an easy run there. I'm going to rein myself in at parkrun and then have an easy jog back. And to wrap up this week's video, I'm here in the shed. So I've got the shed in my garden that's hopefully going to be the setup for the winter, which I'll go into in more detail in the next video probably, or the next few coming up. So I'll have myself a bike set up and a treadmill for when the conditions get a little bit tough, a little bit icy, keep my training on track throughout the winter and add in a bit of extra cross training. So as my first week back off holiday really, I got back on the Thursday night, managed to rescue a little bit of mileage at the back end of the week. So starting with the Saturday, it was just over 9 miles, including my park run. So I got some footage from that park run, going through, jog down there at an easy pace. I did drop down to sub 7-minute miles on the park run, which felt fairly comfortable really. Didn't really want to push too much quicker than that, with not running as much over the last couple of weeks. And I knew that trying to go out for that 20 minutes would have been setting me up for failure. So I came across the finish line at parkrun in 21:21 and then jogged 3 miles back. So 9 miles on Saturday, and then got out on the Sunday for a bit of a longer run. So I've not done a long run for a couple of weeks, we've been away. So I got up to 11 miles on Sunday, so it's a nice run up to the lake, a few laps of the lake and then back. So join me in next week's video where we'll be back to a bit more routine. I'll be going through what races I've got entered in the build up to the Valencia Marathon. I'll see you in the next one.